What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Rail, joined once again by my man, Jay Money.
What's up, everybody? I know what it is, man. J Money, same thing every day, man. Yeah, we got a light card today, but we still gonna do the same thing for y'all every day. We're gonna touch on some games, some college games, some games tomorrow, all that, man. Shout out to everybody, especially SBR.
For sure. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. We got a game that's getting ready to kick off right now. Well, we already got a game that's on, but you know what I mean, that's pre-show. But we got a game that's getting ready to kick off in the next 10 minutes, Jay Money. We got Atlanta versus Miami. You got any play on this? You got any thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I got thoughts on it. I'm surprised this total is at 224. I mean, I know Atlanta run fast, run and gun. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, like I was telling you guys 2 shows ago, Miami still without Dragic and Tyler Johnson. Those are 2 point guards. You know what I'm saying? So you playing a team, and I'm surprised that they're giving up 8 points in this game too. I mean, because Atlanta still, they pretty much got everybody. They're pretty much healthy right now. So I mean, Miami, I don't see how they're laying 8 points right now. I'm not saying I would take Atlanta plus 8, but I don't think it gets to 224 points. I like the under in this game. I mean, I know Atlanta's gonna try to push the pace, but Miami doesn't have the bench to be pushing the pace. They should try to lock down on Atlanta. I think this game is definitely gonna go under 224. And I might, you know what I'm saying, look towards taking the 8 points with Atlanta as well. So, I mean, because I don't think the Heat will win this game by double digits, even if they do win. But the one thing that did scare me off of it, Atlanta just beat Miami not too long ago in Atlanta. So I'm sure the Heat probably going to be pissed about it, no matter who they have on the floor. So, I mean, they still do have D-Wade playing Whiteside. You know what I'm saying? Any of them can get going at any time. So I definitely like the under in this game.
Yeah, the Heat still have a decent team without you got Wade back out there. You got Richardson playing decent ball. Hey, what's up with Waiters, man? I know he got an ankle injury. Is he that hurt? Because I ain't seen him. I don't think he touched the court at all this year, right? Waiters been missed a whole year. If I'm correct.
He had a real bad injury last year, so I'm sure it's one of them things where he had to have surgery. He probably got to work back from it. Almost pretty much with like DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, I know it wasn't that late in the year, but it was a pretty bad injury. I think it was like Achilles or something like that. So it was pretty bad where he had to get surgery. So where they knew he was going to be out for a little bit period of this. But to be honest with you, sometimes you can kind of forget all about Dion Waiters. To be honest with you, so. But you know what I'm saying? You kind of forget that he on that team. But if they had him and everybody's still healthy, the Heat could really be contenders in the East. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way that they can lock down on defense when they want to. They can score points. They have a nice little bench. You know what I'm saying? They have D-Wade coming off the bench. So they have nice little pieces. If they had Dion Waiters and had Dragic and everybody healthy, they actually could be a force to be reckoned with, especially seeing how the Celtics have been. I mean, I know they won yesterday, but I hadn't bought into the Celtics yet, though.
Yeah, I was surprised at something. I'm not gonna lie, so I gave everybody L if they did tell me on that shit. My fault. I don't know how the Celtics. Well, I see how they won the game, but I didn't expect them to come out and win that game, especially with Jaylen Brown being out. But they showed up and they played yesterday. But about this game though, Miami, man, they 0-5 ATS and straight up in their last 5 games at home. That's concerning. Atlanta's a poor 3-point shooting team, but they're gonna have to step up their 3-point shooting in order to beat this Miami team. I did take Miami though first half -4. I just couldn't take them earlier when they were sitting at -7.5. If I was going to take them earlier at the whole 7.5, I would have jumped in Atlanta with the points, and it's sitting at +8 right now. I know it's a revenge spot. This is just a tough game to me to call right here. This isn't a game I'm high on whatsoever tonight, and that's something I'm like screaming to want to bet. But I did take the first half -4, the Miami Heat earlier. I don't know, man. Atlanta's been playing decent ball. They've been looking a little bit better, but they 1-10 in their last 10 games. They won 1-10. They've been looking okay. They're getting their players back. That's the main thing. They're getting their players back. They're starting to get fully healthy. They put everything out on the court. They're going to see what they actually have over there. I just have to take Miami, bro. The first half. I had nothing on the full game, but I get what you're saying, though. You know what I mean? The +8 looks real good. I don't know if Miami Heat will be able to contain this team and beat them by double digits, but it is the Atlanta Hawks, and they are the worst team in the NBA, if you ask me. You know, so it's a tough one right here, bro.
Yeah, I was just telling somebody that yesterday they were saying that the Hawks was underrated. Now, not them, bro. Trust me. Everybody know they pretty much sorry team in the league, and they still you could excuse me, you could tell that they got the Heat favored by 8 even with their players out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough game to call, but I when I saw that total, that's still pretty high to me. I'm sorry, especially when I saw the total, I thought maybe that Johnson or Dragic was in. Then I saw both of them out. I'm like, they tripping, bro, on this 224. And that's literally all because of Atlanta. So, I mean, if they were at home, they score a whole lot of points at home. But on the road, I feel like their offense won't be as well today. And Miami can lock down. They know they're going to have to slow. They're definitely going to slow the pace down with their 2 starting point guards out. I mean, if this one goes over 224, I'll be pretty surprised. I also had the under in this New York and Detroit game, and that one's looking pretty nice. It's like 18-22 right now in Detroit. With like winding down in the first quarter. So I had got under like 218, 220 in that game.
Why the total is sitting at 220 for 5 games, bro? Well, yeah, 5. I'd say 4. They scored 119, 108, 96, and then 123 when it came off that 1 point loss over there to the Hornets. They have looked a little bit better. I mean, that win over the Hornets, 124. They have looked a little bit better. They've been putting up points. Miami Heat's a different type of defensive team, though. You know what I mean? The Clippers, you think the Clippers are a great defensive team as well. They was able to put up 119 against the Clippers. I don't know. I see everybody saying under 2 and you saying under. I don't know that total, man. That's a tough one right there. I can see Atlanta, maybe Miami not taking them so seriously, you know what I mean, and having to fight back in the ballgame. I actually be like, oh, shit, they in the game. Let's put them away in the fourth quarter. But by then, both teams, y'all either put up some baskets or put up some points. It's concerning to me. That total, I get you there, but I know Atlanta could score. Miami's 0-5 at home recently. This is a must-win spot for Miami as well as it is a want-to-win spot for the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, so it's tough, bro. I don't know. I'm not touching the total whatsoever, but I get you saying I'm just not touching it. I see why it's high, but I'm not touching it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the Hawks are coming off. They had lost 9 games in a row, probably more than that. But I'm just looking at the last 10. But they lost their last 9 games, and then they won that game against Charlotte. I mean, I feel like they're gonna have an offensive letdown in this game. I feel like if it does go over, then that means that Atlanta probably wins again. They probably beat the Heat again. If it's a fast-paced game and a high-scoring game, that will favor the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the Heat know that, especially with their 2 point guard. If they had Dragic and Johnson, or maybe even one, I'd probably be on the over. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. It's crazy how one player could probably change this whole type of game. But, I mean, that's a point guard. The Heat are going to have somebody totally different run the point. You're going to have Magruder or Richardson or D-Wade run the point. Neither one of them are going to push the pace. You know what I'm saying? So it would have to be the Hawks single-handedly pushing this game over, in my opinion. And I just feel like the Heat, they're probably not going to lose this game, and they're probably going to slow the game down. They know they can't run and gun with the Hawks because they have a lot of guards, and that's something that the Heat won't have a whole lot of tonight. I mean, they still have guards, but they don't have their fast, quick, you know what I'm saying, good ball handling guards. So I'm sorry, this total is just way too high, man.
Yeah, the Heat missing 3 guards. I mean, not counting Weathers, but no Tyler Johnson or Dragic. I get what you're saying about slowing the pace, and they're gonna have to slow the pace down with Wade back, especially when Wade come out there. I know they got Ellington starting that point. But, you know, I think we probably stayed on this game a little bit longer than we should have. I seen somebody say first quarter -2. You support that first quarter -2? I didn't cap no quarters in this game. I just capped a half and the full game on this Miami and Atlanta game.
Yeah, I feel like well, we did spend time on this game because it's finna start. So we trying to just, you know what I'm saying, help them out if they got time to get to it. But in this one, to be honest with you, Atlanta, I still feel like they're gonna have a letdown tonight, even after their win. But they've been starting out fast, man. That's why I would stay. I don't know. I just had to stay away from them in the first half, because Atlanta will come out firing and then end up getting blown out in the second half. I've seen it happen time and time again. I know it's just a short year, but damn, man, Atlanta has to do this at least 7 or 8 times. They come out playing real good the first half. It will be up at halftime, and then the second half looks totally different. So I would stay away from it. If I was to bet anything, I would have to take the under in this game.
Got you. But let's give a shout out to the chat, man. What's up, Capside? Carol said, take off that poster, bro. LeBron, the new GOAT. I got a LeBron poster. If you was watching the show beginning of the season before we kicked off, I had a LeBron up. I took him down. I need to change both of these posters, actually, man. Get some new mojo, new vibe around here. I feel like myself today, y'all. I mean, I don't know if I'm sick, arguing with the lady, running around all day, so I'm not really myself today, but I'm into it.
Yeah, no, LeBron's the GOAT. Come on, man. No, I don't get it wrong now. I'm not sure who said that. Appreciate everybody in the chat, but hold on now. Don't get it twisted now. Whoever I got on my background, y'all know who the real GOAT is, man. Come on now. Don't. This isn't silliness here. You know what I'm saying? So come on now. You know, LeBron might be nice now, but he got to go further. You know what I'm saying? Than flopping and doing all that losing the playoffs for him to be considered the GOAT. So I know he's a good all around player, but be serious now.
You crazy. No, I hear you there. But what's up, everybody? King, Hat, Ace, Gorilla Fit, Moses. Like I said, man, everybody welcome on in, man. Everybody welcome on in. Yeah, you said you on first quarter, Campsite Killer. I see first quarter -2. So, yes. Hey, good luck to you, brother. Good luck to you. But let's touch on some of those games that did start, man. Stuff right here. My TV too loud right now to have somebody come in here and turn it down. Pistons is up. You take any play on that Pistons game earlier? You play that Pistons and Knicks?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I took the under in that game. I had got it at 219. I mean, it was at 220, but I didn't care. It went up to 220, but I didn't care. Yeah, I took the under in that game.
On to this Raptors Grizzlies game. Memphis defense been looking good. Raptors haven't lost a road game to the West yet, and they 2-0 as dogs versus the West. They're not a dog tonight, but they favorite. I think the Raptors come in here and win this game tonight. I know Memphis played good defense. Memphis is playing at a slower pace, at 30th in pace as we speak. The Raptors is 10th in pace. They're healthy tonight. They got their bodies in there. They're looking good. So I don't see why we would be taking Memphis tonight. Let me know why, because I see the Raptors rolling and taking care of business tonight. Like I said, they haven't lost to on the road yet to the West Coast team, and Memphis is going to have their hands full. I think Memphis wants to slow the pace down, but it's going to be hard to slow the pace down against this Kawhi team.
Yeah, I mean, the Raptors are nice. I didn't make a play on this game at all, but I wouldn't be so quick to if you look deeper into the game, I wouldn't be so quick to take the Raptors. I'm not saying they're going to cover. Obviously, they're a really nice team. They have everybody. I mean, when they got Leonard playing, obviously, they're one of the best teams in the league, if not the best. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're going to have a pretty pissed off Memphis team in here who plays very well at home, who just lost a game against the Knicks at home, which the Knicks have been playing well, but the Memphis knows damn well that they shouldn't have lost their game. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come out here fighting. I mean, if they lock down right, I always say defense wins games, man. If you have the right type of team on the right type of night, if they come to play defense tonight, the Raptors aren't unbeatable. So I mean, it's not just. I wouldn't be surprised if Memphis can beat them here. The Raptors have won 5 straight, you know what I'm saying, kind of coasting now, and they face Golden State next game. They could easily look past Memphis here tonight. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying I'm taking the Grizzlies, but don't be a bit surprised if Grizzlies win this game straight up. I mean, I know the line's been moving up, but just don't be surprised if Memphis wins this game. Toronto got Golden State on deck at home. It's a pretty big game for them, you know what I'm saying? So, and Memphis could come in here pretty pissed off tonight.
Yeah, that's all game that I would have been like, I so they're gonna have time before they play Golden State. Memphis lost to Sacramento. I mean, lost to the Clippers. Then they turn around and lost to the Knicks. So I guess like I can see why they are angry. I'd be pissed off if I lost to the Knicks, the Hawks. Shit, I'd be mad as hell. I'd be ready to fire everybody if I lose to any one of those ball clubs. But yeah, no. When it comes to go the Rockets, not Rockets, but Raptors in this spot, man, I can't see. I mean, Memphis points. That's great defense. They're slowing the ball down. They're doing all the right things. They're gonna have that handful of surge out there. They're gonna have to up there. Kawhi's gonna put up buckets, man. Kawhi should walk away at least 26 and 6 tonight, somewhere around there. He should easily be able to score with his Memphis team. I don't know who's gonna stop Memphis. Who's gonna play lockdown on Kawhi? And Kawhi's used to playing this team. You forget he was in the West. I mean, he's a Spur, so he's been going against this team already, so he knows what to expect. So he took that intellect over there with a Raptors team as well that plays great defense, if you ask me, and can lock down the game. Under may look nice, but I was looking at this total too. It's only sitting at 208. Dude, that's a little too low in this game, even though the Memphis have been holding teams to under 100 points.
Yeah, it is pretty low. And to be honest with you, I think this could be one that is low for a reason. So in this game, as a total wise, I could only look under, even though it's low. I could only look under because I feel like Memphis, they know the only way they can win the game, especially a game like this against a team like the Raptors, who is much better offensive than the Grizzlies. They're going to have to slow it down and make it a grind it out type of game in which the Raptors can win that type of game too. But Memphis knows that that's the only way that they can. That's the way they've been playing lately. I mean, if you look at it before those 2 losses, they beat some pretty good teams. I mean, I know Sacramento, I'm not super high on them. They've been balling. They beat Milwaukee. They beat the Bucks in Milwaukee, and then they beat the Kings. Then they beat a rolling Wolves team. They beat a rolling Mavs team. They irked out a win versus San Antonio, which they shouldn't have won. I had San Antonio live in that game. So I know, man, they didn't call a damn foul on Aldridge, but it's all good. We don't get to that. But, yeah, they lost overtime against the Clippers. They're probably pissed. I mean, then they come back home where they play real nice and lost against the Knicks. So, I mean, they could be turning the quarter and start regressing here, or they could, you know what I'm saying, get back on the winning side. So it's a tough one to call. But the fact that the Raptors played the Golden State Knicks it definitely doesn't help for the Raptors' case. But they definitely are the better team.
Defenses matchups right now. Who gonna stop Kawhi? I mean, Danny Green been playing good ball, man. Ibaka been out of control. Lowry, he's iffy with me, but he's been able to ball. Him and Conley, Garrett Temple, Kyle, Jaren Jackson. I don't know. I said this Memphis team already to me has been overachieving. I thought they were already overachieving at the beginning of the season. I know they number one right now out there, but I just don't see winning. Like, it took those two losses, but it took those two losses. Like I said, they're an old team. They don't have problems scoring, so they have to play lockdown defense. They don't have to score out there like that. So I got to play lockdown defense. You got to slow the pace of the game. With this Raptors team, who what 6 in a row, they lost one. Then they had won 6 before that. Then they had a little losing streak of 2 a couple games, and they went on a tear. I think Raptors is focused. If you look at their last few games they did play, they played against some top talent, and they went in there and still easily won. I keep saying the Rockets, I mean Raptors. Easily won. Well, they beat Dallas, Minnesota, Hornets, Wizards, Boston, Cleveland. Those are their last few games, and now they got Memphis before they got to go play Golden State. I think they want to keep this hope alive. Not hope alive, but 4-0 record alive. So they're going to be 5-0 away versus the West. I'm not jumping off of them, man. I took the Raptors first quarter, first half, and full game in this spot.
Right, yeah, no, I wouldn't talk anybody off. Like I say, I mean, I hope they cover. I don't have a play in this game. Trust me, bro. I hope they cover for you. I mean, like I say, they are definitely the better team. The only thing I was just, like I say, I made my case. You know what I'm saying? I was just telling you, don't be surprised if Memphis wins straight up. It's either Toronto is going to win by double digits or Memphis will win straight up. I could see it going both ways. Toronto, I mean, if they won, obviously they can come out here and win this game fairly easy. It's just the thing's been scaring me away. We've been seeing these teams that's not supposed to win games, and somehow they've been winning them. And there's been these type of scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Short dog at home against a team. You know what I'm saying? That you pretty much. No, if you look at the game, you'd be like, come on, they have to win. All the public's on them. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, man. I've been seeing it go the other way so much to where I couldn't bet it in this game. But obviously the Raptors should win this game. And then another thing that's been happening, the team will win, but then they'll win by like 1 or 2 points or something. And the dog is still end up covering. So the way Memphis been playing at home, I had to stay away from it. I've been staying away from more games lately because the way that all the way this fuckery been going on, man. I've been having to sit back and watch for the most part, unless really I like a spot a whole lot.
Yeah, I feel you there, man. I said for me, man. And then today, just like I said, today's just a bad day for me in general. Just a off day. Everything is off. Like I said, I don't feel good. Arguing with the lady. I'm over here right now. Just feel like miserable. Feels like shit. The weather here is crazy. November's just been a rough month all around for me, man. So yeah, like I can understand what you mean by stepping back and not betting every game and looking at some of picking your better spots out and looking for games that you could read better than the others. Because that's my problem right now. I get to reading all these games. I'm looking over here. I'm like, okay, this is a good spot. And I end up taking another play and another play and another play. And before I knew it, I should have stuck on my first play because it was the one I read the best. You get what I'm saying? If that make any sense, man. I know I'm talking in circles, but if that make any sense, like you get a full card. Can't explain it, bro. I'll drop it. I'm talking to circles.
I understand what you're saying. You're basically saying you like some games that you like a whole lot. They jumped out to you. You know what I'm saying? Kept them and everything. You really liked them. And then you look at, obviously you're going to look at the rest of the games. So you kind of start liking those too. But there's games that you didn't like as much as those other ones. And see where I'm getting to, I'm betting, you know what I'm saying? I'm limited to like 2 or 3 ones I really like, maybe even 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I really, really like 5-star rated type stuff. You know what I'm saying? As those touts would say or something like that. So some that I really feel good about is ones that I'm taking. The ones that I feel iffy about, I'm not even going to mess with it. Even a lot of times that I've won, you know what I'm saying, end up getting lucky, and then you'll maybe lose by a few points or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? But you really, in the long run, you'll lose more bets, probably the board volume that you do. So if you limit it and try to pick your spots, that's how you do good in the long run for most people. But, I mean, you could be the type of person that bet a bunch of games. It's different strokes for different folks.
Move on to this LA game, brother. Do we know if Harris is even playing or is he still game time decision? Have you had an update come to your phone? Because I haven't seen nothing pop up on mine yet. I'm looking right now. It still says game time for me.
Right. Yeah. No, it's just showing me the starting lineups. Now, I had, yeah, no, I say the last update I got was 30 minutes ago. It still say he game time decision. So, I mean, I know he says left ankle soreness. You know what I'm saying? So he probably wouldn't be 100%. They probably will play him for the simple fact they playing the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers did beat them last time. I mean, it's a revenge spot for the Nuggets, but the Nuggets had just really been impressing me like that. You know what I'm saying? Their defense still has been there, but they hadn't been scoring. It's like they've been focusing so much on defense that the scoring hadn't been there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. The past few years they could always score and they could never really lock down when they needed to. That was their problem. So this year they're you know what I'm saying, top 10, top 5 defense, but then now their offense is lacking. So that's the main reason why they went on that little slide right there. I mean, then you got the Lakers coming off, you know what I'm saying, a little loss. They won 4 straight, then took a loss, won 3 other straight, then took their loss against Orlando at home, which I thought they were going to get it done in that spot, and they didn't. This is a tough spot because you never know if Denver wants to get revenge. They coming off 3 wins, but they did lose their last game versus the Lakers. Both teams, the last 4 games went under. I'm on the under in this game. I know the total been shooting up, but I'm fading the public in this one. I like the under in this one.
Denver and together, like I just took the revenge part into the factor. LA just lost to Orlando actually twice. You know what I mean? It's Orlando, and I'm surprised by that. But then I realized Orlando would play than LA have, and they play more physical than LA do, and that's what LA's probably going to be. I think tonight when they go up against Denver, Denver's going to be playing more physical down there. Jokic is going to have a hell of a game. I think tonight he's going to put up some numbers down there. I like Denver in this spot, and Denver like they smashed Orlando when they played Orlando recently. They beat Orlando 87, 112 to 87. I don't see how this Laker team keep losing to the same ball club. But like I said, they play more physical ball. That's all Orlando does is play physical ball. They want to get down there and bang it. They're not afraid of LeBron. I don't think Denver's afraid of LeBron either. And LA, I'm surprised they even won these games without Rondo. But you made a great point. Why they had to slow the pace down. You see them playing the slower tempo of ball right now. They're locking down. They're putting man to man. They're not getting lost in screens. They're playing great ball. LA is. They just can't beat Orlando, and they're going to have a hard time beating Denver tonight. Same kind of matchup is going to hinder them tonight against this Denver team at home.
Exactly, and that's the whole reason, and that's the whole thing, man. People have to look at matchups, man, and probably still should have saw this, even though I like the Lakers to bounce back. It was more of a bounce back spot, even though I know they can't handle Orlando bigs. That's the whole thing. If the Magic play a team that's small or don't just have bigs like that, you're going to kill them, bro. And the main thing is because Vucevic, it's kind of hard to say his name, Vucevic, whatever, man. Y'all know the starting center for the Magic, man. This guy here been balling. I'm talking about he can shoot threes. He going to muscle you down low. He going to get rebounds. You know what I'm saying? He going to bait you into fouls. Then they got Aaron Gordon, you know what I'm saying, high flying. He like a power forward, can possibly play center. Then they still have like Simmons coming off the bench. Then you got Mo Bamba coming off the bench. He probably could start for a lot of teams. I know he's a rookie, but I watched him other night. He was balling, bro. I'm talking about he was giving somebody the business the whole game, man. I like Mo Bamba coming out of Texas, which I watched him a lot at Texas. I knew he was going to be nice, but for the fact they got him coming off the bench, they got 3 bigs right there that can outmatch a lot of teams, and the Lakers aren't strong with bigs. If they want to make a championship run, they're going to have to do so. I know they got Chandler and McGee, but they got to do something else, man. They got to get maybe one more big or something to where they could possibly put 2 good bigs in the game. They're going to have to get Mo Wagner into something. They're going to have to do something in business. If they play a team like the Magic, their bigs just destroy them every single time.
And that's part of me. I had the bigs to just go up there and bang and just score on these Lakers team. Yeah, they got Tyson Chandler. That was a good pickup. But McGee, he has played better ball, but he's still tall and lanky. He's not like a physical presence, like a dominant big down there. He's tall and lanky. He gets you a rebound, gets you a few blocks, but he's not. You can't count on him to play the full game like that. You know what I mean? Because he's going to get in foul trouble. He's going to get tired. He just doesn't defend well for a long duration of games, and that's his problem right there. He come out few spurts here and there, he looks good, but then, you know what I mean, you got to pull him out. You know what I mean? That's why it's the reason why Golden State didn't retain him and keep him. You know what I mean? They let him go. I like Denver in the 4, and you saying you like the under as well.
Yeah, no, I definitely like the under. It's shot all the way up, man. I don't care. I waited until it got the highest it did, then they're 220, then I'll take it. Y'all bet it to 225 if you want to, man. I'm on the under in this one. I liked it when it's at like 214.5. So you're gonna give me 5 extra points. That's cool with me, man. I'm not scared of the line movement on this one, man. I like the under. I mean, if it goes, if the Lakers get out running and gunning with Denver, hey, I mean, so be it. But the way that they've been playing lately, I can't see it. And Denver, and it says Gary Harris is unlikely to play tonight, so it's definitely gonna hurt a little bit. But I feel like Denver is definitely these teams have played before, and the last time it went over, the Lakers put like 121 on them. So never know they got to come and lock down. They can lock down on LeBron. This game is in Denver, so the Lakers might get a little short-winded. You know what I'm saying? I don't think either team is going to be wanting to get up and down the court. It's going to be kind of sort of both teams in the West. It's going to be like a playoff type game. I think so, and I feel like that's a lot of points. It could easily go like 210, 215, and still go under. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The line been shot up 5 points. You get more value. I know it looks like the over is the play, but I just like the under in this one. So, I mean, I guess it's a little contrarian, but I think it sneaks under the total in this one.
No, I agree. I know they flying up there to Denver, and you saying a loss of air, a loss of win capacity. I feel you there. I think it's going to be a tough night for LA. They maybe just get tired second half. And every game you play against LeBron is considered a playoff game, no matter what team you are, especially now he in the West. Everybody in the West wants to beat LeBron. They all want to beat LeBron. Let LeBron know you should have kept your ass in the East. Why'd you come over here to begin with? So everybody want to beat LeBron. So, yeah, Denver's going to get up for this game tonight.
Yeah, they better, or the Lakers. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Lakers are probably gonna be up for this game too, to be honest with you. So Denver better get up, or the Lakers will come in there. They can come in there to beat them. Denver coming off a little 3-game win streak, which they're trying to turn around. But I'm sure the Lakers are pretty pissed off from losing against Orlando twice. You know what I'm saying? They did try to win that game. You know what I'm saying? They were playing pretty hard trying to win that game. Orlando just beat them. You know what I'm saying? Tonight they just had it. So I'm sure LA is going to win this game. So Denver better come out and play. I see Campsite Killer is like Denver. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He only with you minus the 3.5, minus the 4. They definitely should get it done at home. But like I say, they better come to play, man, because you know the Lakers, they trying to make a little push themselves. They're not playing around right now either. So I mean, they're the team in this game coming off a loss. So it could go either way, but I think both teams gonna be playing defense in this game.
Yeah, no. Chad Brutal, can nobody help me out with the picks I missed earlier? Yeah, the game already started. I was getting ready to start right now, brother. No, I took not Atlanta, but Miami Heat first half -4 on that first game. I'm on the Raptors first quarter, first half, and full game. And J Money, you can remind them what you already took or what you were leaning for in those earlier games.
I was on the under in that Detroit New York game, the under in that Heat and Atlanta game, and man, the pace for that was 21-19 with like 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So that was looking like it's going all the way over right now. It could change, but right now they playing at Atlanta's pace. And then nothing on the Memphis and Toronto game, and then on this game, if you just listen, I like the under in this Denver and Lakers game.
Well, we got one more game on the docket, brother. Pacers and Suns, man. I know we had that dog yesterday, man. Pacers was a dog for us yesterday, and I saw him in that spot. But today, I got to rock with the Suns here in this spot, man. Give me the Suns and the dog at +135 is what I grabbed them at. And I know we talked before the show, and you agreed with me there. You like the Suns in this spot as well.
Right, yeah. Call us crazy, but you got this short line right here. You got to remember, man, the Pacers playing without Oladipo. We know they've been won a few games without him, but they won't just keep winning every game without him. I mean, he's still their best player. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes maybe for a game or two, maybe Tariq Evans, somebody can fill in and maybe bump up scoring, whatever, make it look not noticeable. But in like a back-to-back spot like this against a Suns team has been playing pretty well lately. I mean, they just went there until Milwaukee, bro, and beat them, man. I'm talking about straight up. So, I mean, it was a little crazy at the end, but, hey, the final score on thing matter, bro. They went there and beat the Bucks. The Bucks had everybody playing. They was trying to win the game, everything. The Suns beat them. You know what I'm saying? So they can do it. I know they're coming off a nice little road trip, but, I mean, I feel like they can beat the Pacers in this spot. You know what I'm saying? I would go ahead and take the Suns. If you're going to take the Suns, go ahead and take them on the money line. So, I mean, seeing the Pacers only favored by 3 anyway is already pretty fishy. So, I mean, that alone right there that's pretty crazy. So, I think the Suns, I think you wake up tomorrow and see that the Suns and beat the Pacers.
Yeah, I like yes. The Pacers usually don't win without Victor in the lineup. I think their record, it was something, I'm pulling it up right now, but they had a whack-ass record without him in the lineup. So when they came in yesterday and they got that nice victory, I capped them getting that victory. It looked like a perfect spot for them, knowing that's going to go face this Suns team today. +3 is a low line for a reason. Why? Like, I agree with you. Why take the +3 when you can take the money line, especially playing in up there in Phoenix, man? I think the Suns are going to come to play. They right here, Aiden's going to have a decent game, a sizable game. He should put up good numbers. And Phoenix is kind of healthy now. They finally healthy. You got to look at they're finally healthy. They finally got everybody back in their lineup. They finally got their new players they got over there. I mean, Crawford, he's starting to feel like himself again a little bit. I'm liking him. I like him in this spot. I'm surprised it's his last game today. I like him in this spot.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. So look, I forgot to tell y'all to take Northern Kentucky. They down right now by 5. If they're down at halftime, take Northern Kentucky versus Morehead State second half. So I mean, I can't tell you the line. It's still 11 minutes to go in the still like first. It's halfway through the first half, but if they're down at halftime, I like Northern Kentucky for full game. So if they're down at halftime, take them second half. That's just my recommendation. I would have liked this SMU game finna start. I know they've been losing, but -12.5 tonight versus Lamar. They're gonna beat them by 20, man. Y'all probably don't have time to hop on it. Maybe a few minutes, but I like SMU tonight, man. Another game that hadn't started, just some college plays, that Duke over. I know it started at 8:30. Y'all got plenty of time to hop on that one. I would take the Duke versus Indiana over. So I mean, I don't think I have to explain that one too much. But that's all I got on the college plays.
Yeah. And finished straight up in the last 24 games at home. But on the Indiana side, notice Indiana's 4-11 ATS in their last 15 games were playing in Phoenix, and that's with. Imagine him at the lineup now in Phoenix. You know, seems like they kind of own this team a little bit at home as it's been. I like Phoenix in this spot, man. I like the dog here. As for college, I did hop on Nevada earlier. I jumped on Nevada and Ohio U. So those are my 2 college games that I took today. Like I said, sorry once again, everybody. It don't feel good. I don't know what's wrong. I just do not feel good. Do not feel like myself. My head is scrambled. My head hurts really bad. I have the most craziest headache right now. I just don't feel well. But yeah, those are my plays. That's my play in college and my son's pick.
Yeah, I definitely got to watch that Nevada game tonight. I got to work super early in the morning, but I got to watch the Nevada game tonight. They're a pretty nice. They're a pretty nice team this year. What time that one come on? I'm looking for it right now. What time Nevada them play? Oh, they finna play right now. It's finna start right now. They play Loyola Chicago. Yep, it's finna start right now. I'm finna cut that one on right now. I gotta flip back for the SMU team, the SMU game too, man. I don't know what the hell they've been doing. Them boys playing. They better come out here and blow Lamar out, or them boys gonna be in trouble real quick, man, for real. I mean, they only favored by 12.5, but SMU should get it done tonight at home versus Lamar, man. They better. Or I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I didn't check none. So Ohio U is doing all right. They looking decent. They up by 6 second half. I think somebody told me earlier to take Mercer. I didn't take Mercer though. I stayed off of that Mercer game. Let me just scroll on down to this Nevada. Yeah, it's getting ready to start off in a couple more minutes, man. I might already kicked off. Nevada is Loyola Chicago. I'm a Wolfpack guy, man. What can I say? You know what I mean? I think we get a great spot here tonight. Loyola Chicago's a Cinderella team last year. They looked okay last year. Look okay, decent this year, but I just think we're a whole different breed. They haven't really beat nobody already, if you ask me this year. They haven't really beat nobody. Nevada's for real. I think we're serious. You know what I mean? So give me my Wolfpack in this spot.
Right.
And
yeah, I had my
go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I had like Boise State too versus Drake. I know that one finna start. There was another I forgot to mention. I like Boise State. I see Nolan knows. He said, "Real, I got some OG that'll cure that right up." Hey, Nolan, say, man, where you at? I come through. Gonna scoop that up for real quick. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that for him real quick.
No, what it was is the holidays, you know, family and people around, the holidays, new out, and I just don't feel good, bro. Like I have the worst fucking headache in the world. And it didn't help that I was arguing with my wife earlier. I just feel like shit today. And I was gone all day. I've been gone all day, taking off, doing all my notes, doing all my capping on these little pads all day. I wasn't in my same element, so I don't feel like myself. When I don't feel like myself, this is what you guys get. So I apologize, man. Just don't feel like myself today whatsoever. Any more plays, brother? We might get out of here early, maybe. Like I said, a small car, small slate, nothing even in play right now because that Knicks and Pistons game is on, but I didn't with, so I probably won't give nothing out on that game at all.
Right. Yeah. Now we pretty much talked about everything. I mean, it sucks these days that they only give us 5 games, but shit, we can't do nothing bad. We know what I'm saying. We can't make them give more games. But yeah, I definitely think Nevada should get it done. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start giving y'all more college insight if I can or whatever, especially on days where it's not so many. And you know what? Since we don't have too much, and it's since we come on kind of late, man, and since y'all watching, you know what I'm saying? I know we getting off a little early, man. I give y'all both of the games I'm looking at tomorrow, man. I'm telling y'all, when I say spots, these are two good spots tomorrow, and they start off early, so we won't be able to talk too much about it on the show. The Hornets are going to blow the Hawks out tomorrow. I'm telling you, man. The Hornets just lost to them in Atlanta. Atlanta going to be coming off the back-to-back, playing Miami. They running and gunning already. The Hornets have been balling. It's at 12.5 right now. If I was you, I would get on it as soon as possible. The Hawks are going to blow the Hornets are going to blow the Hawks out tomorrow. I'm telling you, at home. The Hornets been rolling. It ain't no telling how many Kemba Walker gonna score. They're gonna be pissed. I'm telling you. And the Knicks and Philly game is probably gonna go over as well. I mean, I'm not so strong on that one, but Hornets tomorrow. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling
you. Yeah, I'm writing right now, brother. So I can look into that and cap that once we get off of here. And then what was your second game you said?
You saying for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the 76ers and New York game over. It's pretty high. I got to look into it a whole lot more, but I'm liking that over in that game. But really, the Hornets. So don't quote me on that over just yet. That Philly game, but their Hornets definitely. I mean, I'm gonna tweet that one out too. You know what I'm saying? As soon as possible. I'm telling you, deadline is probably gonna go. I know somebody said in the chat, Atlanta playing hard. Yeah, they playing hard. They're gonna be in the back-to-back, and they just beat the Hornets. I'm telling you at home. You gonna see, man. I'm telling you what. You gonna see.
I'm looking at some of these tomorrow games as well. One I'm going to have to sit down and look at too is this Jazz and Nets. I'm definitely going to look deeper into that game tomorrow, as well as, well, not so much Thunder Cavs. I say Spurs and Timberwolves and Blazers and Magic going to be a good game just because of the way the Magic been playing lately. But they come into Portland, they come into that Rose Garden, you know what I mean? So they may have some trouble tomorrow. Blazers may be a play for sure. But I'm going to dive into it and cap it more and get someone on it. But I'm definitely gonna tell you tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna tell you on the Hornets though, J Money. I think you own something right there, especially these Hawks over for back to back. I like that there.
The Hornets, I mean, they flying from Miami. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be coming from Miami. The fact that they played tonight definitely doesn't help their cause that they, you know what I'm saying, playing Charlotte tomorrow. It's already gonna be pretty pissed off. I mean, this is just one of those revenge games where I pretty much know that they gonna beat them by at least 15. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some fishy shit going on. But Atlanta been playing hard. They still the worst team in the league. They line is 12.5. It should be like 14, to be honest with you. The Blazers are gonna bust. They're gonna beat Orlando tomorrow. I'm not worried about Orlando, man. They just got two nice. They've been over here on the West Coast for a while. You know what I'm saying? Got them a few nice wins. Almost beat the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be I think Portland gonna get in them tomorrow. And to be honest with you, Utah, they getting Donovan Mitchell back tomorrow, man. So I haven't really looked in it too much. But Utah gonna be pretty pissed off coming off them their 40-point loss against the Pacers last night, which you and I called that the Pacers was gonna get on them. So we was right on that. But I would have to say I probably have to go right back to Utah on this one, man. Coming off almost at 40 points. I know they playing. It's an away game. It's not gonna help. But getting Donovan Mitchell back will help. They probably gonna be on the next ass tomorrow. I know you're gonna look into it, but you might want to keep that in mind.
Gotcha. Hey, welcome in, Peter Loshay. Pete said he kind of liking high point second half. Thank you for coming on in and showing us some love, Pete. Sorry, I don't feel like myself today. I can't give you the full King Real, you know what I mean, the full King Real how I am, but just don't feel like myself today, brother. So, hey, hopefully you can come back and tune in tomorrow, man. Check me at my finest. You know what I mean? I'll be put on a Pete Loshay shirt myself and draw my mustache on a little bit thicker, you know what I mean? Join the party, you know. But thank you for tuning in, Pete. And y'all hear that? Pete said he likes high point second half minus 1.5.
Okay, yeah. Eric Sniffin say, damn, J Money, I was looking to live bet Northern Kentucky, but now they're up 27-23. Yeah, I know they was going to make a run, but that's what I was trying to tell y'all. I mean, maybe if they were down at the half or something or even live, but Northern Kentucky going to win the game. They're going to cover the spread. So if you can get it live somewhere around 5.5, maybe even 6, I mean, I think they're going to cover that. But, I mean, they had already weathered the storm for Morehead State. They came out playing hard. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if anything, Morehead State might be up after the half, which I like that even more because that means Northern Kentucky is really going to want to come out and, you know what I'm saying, it's a high probability they'll cover the spread. But I just feel like Northern Kentucky is much better than them, and they may win this game by double digits. So yeah, keep an eye on that one on live on the in play.
Time game right now. This Knicks and Pistons is 43-51. Let me see the halftime spread. You got the halftime line up right now? I gotta open my book back up and keep closing.
No, I don't have it right now. I can check it out. I'm looking at them in the chat. Me and Noli Knows got some more shit going on in the chat, man. We say you're gonna have to. I'm pretty sure we follow each other on Twitter, bro. I'm gonna hit you up on Twitter, man. I be in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we can definitely hook up, bro. I come to Cali all the time, baby. But let me look at this halftime real quick. Like I said, I was on the under.
Go ahead, brother.
No, I was just saying that I was on the under in this game in the Detroit and New York game. So I think the second half, what they saying, they said 107 already. That's somewhere around 200, 201. That's still pretty low, but I definitely would take the Pistons minus 1.5 second half. I think so. I mean, unless the Knicks is going to storm back, I don't see it. I think Detroit, if they're already up by 8 at halftime, I think they're going to go ahead and cover this game.
Damn, Knicks is shooting 16 3-point line, 2 for 12. Vonleh already got 3 fouls. It's going to be tough, man. Robinson got 3. I'm looking at the Pistons as well.
Go to your mouth.
Man, Griffin, like I'm saying, Griffin looks like an MVP, bro. I don't know if it's just maybe just me, but Blake Griffin's looking like an MVP candidate this year, man, over there playing for Detroit.
Right, yeah. No, I'm looking at. I love this, man. This is making better spot. If the Knicks are shooting good tonight, which I mean, if they already 16% from the 3-point line already, they just having a bad night. But it's just a quick note. That's gonna help out for tomorrow. If they have a bad offensive output tonight, that's gonna help that over against the Sixers tomorrow. I'm just you know what I'm saying, something to look at. If y'all were just listening to me for the 2 games for tomorrow, I was mentioning that 76ers and Knicks game over. So if I know they're playing tonight, but if they're having an off shooting night, they're gonna get in the gym. They're gonna want to come out and make shots tomorrow, and it's gonna push the game over. So it's just something to look at, man. It's just I don't know. I love that type of shit, man. I feel like I could do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? One hand tied behind my back, man.
Hey, you said that you like the under this game, this Knicks Detroit game, but you're not on the second half over 107.5. I think that's kind of low, but you know the Knicks having a poor shooting night, it can stay low.
Yeah, you're right, and that's the whole thing. We don't know if they're gonna come out and start making shots. You know what I'm saying? So I just like my underbet at the full game because it's looking so nice. But I mean, I've seen games look like this and still end up going over in the second half, man. So I've seen crazy shit happen. So I mean, that 107, like you say, that's pretty low. I mean, technically, I could take the over 107, then win both of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna mess with it for the simple fact that it's looking nice for my under. So I'm not gonna mess with it. But I would take a look at Detroit, the way that they're playing, the way that they come in. That's the thing. Detroit can lock down. A lot of people that really don't watch them, they're not really a public team because they're not on TV a lot. But if you have like league pass and stuff like that, I mean, if you look at Detroit, they play defense, but they play lockdown defense. And New York been playing real good. The fact that they're holding them, you know what I'm saying? All of that is probably not just them missing shots. It's probably because they got a hand in their face. You know what I'm saying? Detroit will slow the ball down and play good defense. Well, I took the under in this game, and I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it's looking like this. So I feel like Detroit should cover that 1.5 in the second half. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not touching. I'm just gonna stay completely. Points. Your points are great. You made great points, and I hear you there. I'm just not touching it. Like I just think Blake Griffin's been playing phenomenal, man. I'm just surprised. I think he still needs a point guard over there. Detroit still needs a point guard. Trade. I picked them up a point guard, man, somebody to help facilitate the ball. Because right now you got Blake playing point, small forward, power forward, center. He just an All-American out there. He just do it all, man. Blake is out there doing what LeBron James should be doing right now for the Lakers, if you ask me, in my opinion. That's what LeBron should be doing. He should be giving that same Blake Griffin approach that Blake is giving to the Detroit. And if LeBron was to play the way that Blake Griffin, it's crazy to say that, but if LeBron played more like Blake Griffin is playing this year, Lakers would be unstoppable.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Marcus. No, I hear you about that. Real quick on that. Yeah, I like Blake Griffin, and you're right. Well, I'm be honest. I had to take that back. I don't like Blake Griffin. He's a good player and stuff, but I never liked him. I hadn't liked him since he was at Oklahoma. I never really liked Blake Griffin. That's just me. But that don't mean I wouldn't bet on the Pistons or he's not a good player. If the Pistons get a good point guard, you better watch out for him. I'm telling you, man. I mean, they got nice, all right, little point guards, but I mean, I'm not. I know they had to give up Avery Bradley to get Griffin, but they definitely need a point guard. If they get a point guard, they got a nice little coach now. They're gonna be forced to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, they might want to look into a trade for somebody, man. I think that's the only thing they miss. I mean, the Pistons can be really nice. But Marcus, I see you saying you don't think that's the real Peter. I think it is, man, because yesterday we were talking about following. I told Peter to go and follow me, and he said he was going to do it right then, and he did. So I do think that's the real Peter Loshake that's in the chat. What up, Pete?
Yes, so that's the real Pete, man. Thank you. First quarter, campsite killer, man. Heat -2 first quarter, man. Nice call right there, brother. Great call on your behalf. Right now, like I said, you guys tell me we on the Raptors 2 first quarter, first half, and full game. Raptors 8-0 right now in the first quarter over these Grizzlies. So like I said, they'll come in there and put an ass kicking on them Grizzlies tonight. And look, that's exactly what they're doing. And that first quarter, Heat, man, that was a high scoring first quarter, man. 35, 38 points. Hawks, Heat. That was high as hell.
Boy, I mean, come on, that could be a halftime score. I've seen the Heat game be like that at the halftime. So you're right, that motherfucker is going all the way over. It's projected to go 219 points right now. It doesn't surprise me with an Atlanta game. I mean, like I say, I did like the under in this game, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I did say if Atlanta plays their pace in this game, then it could go over. So I mean, this is definitely not going to help Atlanta's case for tomorrow, though. So they keep running the gun, and this game can go 300 points. I would love that because Atlanta is going to be tired tomorrow. So I love this. And yeah, we're going to have to give somebody a credit in the chat. One guy said that Toronto going to blow out Memphis. He said they blow them out by 20. Thank me later. So if they do end up winning them by 20, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to give you your props on that one, bro. But yeah, that the under is pretty much dead in that Heat game. But hey, I hope Atlanta win the game. To be honest with you, man. I'm just loving this spot tomorrow more and more.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have gotten the first half to cover -4. That's all I'm looking for. Like, just get the first half -4 Miami Heat, so I can sit back and relax. Now that game is done, I can go and enjoy this Nevada game. You know what I mean? I definitely want to watch that. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it again, and yeah, the Raptors, like they should like I said, Grizzlies, they're gonna have a hard time scoring. They have great defense, but the reason why they play a slower pace because they don't have scores, so they have to play their style of ball. But that's why that coach is really good right now. He's using what he has. This is when your coach uses your team well, and that's what he's been doing with what he has for the Memphis team. He doesn't really have any scores out there. He knows it's an older team. They have to slow it down. They have to play great defense, and that's what they've been doing. It is just outmatched tonight against these Raptors. I know it's still early and all, but like I said, I agree. I think Raptors win by at least 15, 20 points.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. I totally stayed away from that game. I didn't have a bet at all. So I mean, I would love to see you hit the Raptors first quarter, first half, and full game, bro. Bust them up, man.
Northern Kentucky already bounced back. The Indiana -2.5. You on the Pacers? No, sir. Well, me and Jay Money over here, we on these Suns money line. We think the Suns is the dog tonight. We was on Pacers yesterday on the dog line, but tonight we both agree that the Suns are in the perfect spot tonight to actually go and beat to have welcome in the Pacers to keep their ass. So yeah, we're definitely on the Suns tonight.
Real. I'm watching this Nevada game, bro. The boys up 25-7 already. It doesn't surprise me at all. Them boys, they too nice, man. I saw some people saying they was rated too high at the beginning of the year. Man, them boys got grown men over there. Everybody else might have, you know what I'm saying? Like if they play Duke right now, I think Nevada will beat them for the simple fact they got veterans over there. You know what I'm saying? They got the Martin guys over there, man. Say them boys coming out balling. They in Loyola too. And I'm telling you, they putting a whooping on them boys right now. And they not the type of team that'll let them come back in the second half either.
Well, they say hide your kid, hide your wife. They better go hide them somewhere else. Yo, she don't want to see this. She don't want no parts of this. Over there in Chicago.
Right. Yeah. Nah. Nevada it ain't close right now. I'm talking about I had just turned it on, and yeah, it seemed like it's getting out of hand pretty quick. And I only think it's going to get worse, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's Hawks Heat game, man. It's 41-41. What's the end play on this set right now? I'm gonna look and see what the end play on these Hawks are.
The Hawks are up by 2 right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna go to the end play and see what they are in play. If you get them in play right now, like plus 225 or plus 6.5.
Watch the fucking game.
The over sitting at 226.5. God damn.
Yeah, I gotta watch this game, bro, because I mean, Atlanta, they didn't score 8 points in like a minute and 30 seconds, bro. So they running and gunning on Miami ass. Like, come on, what's going down? I gotta watch this. Like I said, I mean, I hope you get that first half, but after that, you're not on nothing. So I'm going for the Hawks, bro. I hope they win this game. I hope they expend all their energy. Man, it's gonna be a tough spot for them boys tomorrow, man. I know I keep saying it, y'all, but I'm pretty serious about this one.
Yeah, and it says Hornets and 76ers on the teaser tomorrow all day long. Hey, you already said you like the Hornets tomorrow. I didn't hear you say anything too much about the Philly game, but besides what the under in that you said?
No, the over tomorrow in the Philly game.
Hey, well, there you go. You know me, my man, and Jay Money. Damn, they scoring like a mug over here in this Hawks Heat game, man. I'm gonna have to hop on one of these sides.
Game, bro. That's what they do. That's what the Hawks do, bro. And they baiting the Heat into that. That's the thing. That's why I feel bad.
That's what I tell you before we started. I'm like, man, the Hawks be scoring 100-some points every game, and it gives teams that can defend. You know what I mean? They can put up some points.
Yeah, but there's no way. I know that this game is going like that. There's no way I'm betting the over in any fucking game that the Heat have Tyler Johnson and Drivey's out. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously the game go over. It's a 50-50 with all these games. There's no way I'm betting the over in any game. I'm sorry. It could probably be at 200 just with the Heat. I'm sorry, because I know the way they're played. The only reason why this games looks like this is because they're playing the Hawks. Any other team, I mean, we saw this game, the past few games, they didn't win all the way under without Johnson and other than the one with the Raptors, but the one that I went against with the Bulls, and they played the Bulls, oh man, I was on that one pretty big, and that one cashed easily that under. So it just depends on what type of team they play. But yeah, against the Hawks, it's tough to take any Hawks game under. It is pretty tough. And I'm seeing it tonight.
Maybe Jason Campbell said maybe second half under is worth the look if it stays at this pace. Do you agree? Second half may slow it down. The Heat should find a way to do something. I'm not watching the game, so I don't even know what's going on. Just watching it go back and forth.
Yeah, no, I'm finna cut it on, but shit, they better, bro. They should see it. Eric Spoelstra is a pretty damn good coach, so he better take them boys in there at halftime and say, hey, look, man, hey, look, we only got like 8-9 players, dig what I'm saying? We need to chill out for a second and D up and slow the game down. I could see him doing that because they're not going to win this game, but if they keep running up and down the court with the Hawks, that's what they do. I mean, they pretty much run like damn near 4 guards at the same time. We're just out there running the whole time, like motion offense. You know what I'm saying? But the Heat, if they want to, they can slow it down and D up. So, I mean, I would definitely take a look at that second half. I mean, they already – because, see, the Heat aren't really scoring a whole lot. It's really the Hawks. They outscoring them right now 13-8 in the second quarter. So the Heat kind of sort of – they're trying to slow it down. But when the Hawks get the ball, they just they're running. As soon as they get the rebound, they're running. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. They're just running the Heat out the gym right now. It doesn't look good for the Heat. They better do something in the locker room.
A comment about the goddamn the Raptors being up 8-0. The Grizzlies made the ball game and started putting up some points to damn self. So I'm just gonna shut up and let it happen, man. Just see if they come through with this first quarter and first half of full game. You want to let everybody know where they can catch you at, J Money? We got a couple of minutes. We can get off of here a little bit early, bro.
Yeah. Y'all catch me on Twitter, man. At J Money is money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit me up. That's the main place you can find me. So if y'all looking for me, man, that's where I'm at. Y'all know y'all can find me here on King Square every day, baby, Monday through Friday. 7:30 what is that Eastern or Pacific? I know it's 6:30 my time, 6:30 Central.
You want to answer before we get out of here, you want to answer Jason's question, J Money?
What you got, Jason? Do you reckon Denver second best team in the West? Person, I think. I don't know, bro. I mean, they playing the defense like it. They got to get their offense with it. I'm be honest with you. I'm high on Denver, bro. Especially, I mean, they got some stars over there, and they have underrated stars. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I like about Denver, and they have a real good home court advantage. And they usually are good at it, but I don't know, for some reason, bro, right now, they would seem like they were in a funk. I can't say right now because they've lost 3 straight, but just real quick, I think Denver is in the top 4 in the West, but I don't know if I'm ready just to say 2. I hadn't seen too many. It's too early in the season. I mean, the Clippers are number 1 right now, bro, so they let you know everything right now in the West. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to at least let it get to around 41 games, 42 games before I could say who's the probably second, third best team in the West. But they got a bunch right now. The probably top 6, any of them probably could win it.
Yeah. I have nothing to say about that topic. I can't call it right now either. Like I said, it's too early. I need to see by the time halftime, by the All-Star break, what everybody looking like and how teams. Because this what we're seeing now is going to flip flop. A lot of these guys that are up top right now are not going to be. A lot of guys at the bottom is going to make their way up. It's going to be a whole different. You'll see a whole different style of ball being played towards after the All-Star break and all that too. A lot of guys are going to be more worried about winning now. Early on, they could care less about winning. A lot of these guys don't even care if they win. They just trying to get comfortable with their new players on certain teams. New coaches, places, schemes, patterns. So a lot of this stuff is just still trying to figure it out. A lot of guys what came in too hurt. A lot of older guys are just not playing. They playing hurt. They're just not playing right now, but they'll be back by the time All-Star come up. So it's a tough question though. But Denver is looking nice. I think my Blazers are one of the top teams out the West right now. The way they play, they style the ball the way they play. They just don't pass the ball enough. Every time Lillard's in the game, the ball the pace messes up, and our spacing is different when they put Lillard in. Lillard needs to work on starting to pass the ball more. So it's a lot of these teams right now, they're going to fix certain things out, and we'll see how good they are. As for IT, he's a defensive liability, you ask me, going to Denver, but I haven't seen what he looks like playing with him yet, so we'll find out once he actually get out there and step on the court. If he is 100% healthy, he can still have that same burst that he once had. So that was a decent question, but I can't call it right now at all.
Just real quick on that, I know if you got here, I would trade Isaiah Thomas. I wouldn't let him play one game with Denver. That's just me. I feel like he's one of those players that's a cancer. I know when he was good at he was real good with the Celtics. I feel like he kind of probably should have stayed there and rolled that out. I mean, he was kind of sort of in the perfect spot where the rest of the team played real good defense because he's not real good a defensive player. Moving his feet, he's real small. You can take him down on the block. He's just a huge defensive liability. So me personally, if I'm the Denver Nuggets, their team is already nice. They got damn good guards already. I mean, if you want, trade them, maybe get another guard if you want. But really, I feel like the team they got now, if they wanted to, they could go pretty far with the team they have now. So Isaiah Thomas, I would trade him away. Maybe to the Pistons. He can go to the Pistons. They need a point guard. Shit, let him go there. You know what I'm saying? They're a good defensive team. They can probably mask his defensive abilities. I think I just made a good trade right there, man. Somebody should listen to me, man. Trade Isaiah Thomas to the Pistons. Chunk me a few dollars, you know what I'm saying, just for you know what I'm saying, helping y'all out, the GMs, man.
I love that. You said you put your GM hat on real quick. You said I just made a great trade. I feel you right there, though. That is a smart. That is nice, though. It is nice. They do need a point guard over there, and Casey can probably teach this man some defense. Yeah, I mean, he probably could teach him how to do something over there, man. So I like that though, J Money. I like that a lot.
Yeah, hey man, if y'all can retweet this, we tweet the show to everybody, man. NBA, you know what I'm saying, to everybody. Hopefully some GMs will see this. But to be honest with y'all, all jokes aside, I really do think that would be a good trade. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it for no reason. I do feel like that Isaiah Thomas shouldn't be playing for the Nuggets. I don't know why he went there. I mean, he's on a veteran minimum contract anyway. He pretty much just went to any team that would take him. You see what I'm saying? So I know he was looking for a big contract, trying to back up the ring stroke. No, he getting like $1.3 million for the whole year. You see what I'm saying? It's a veteran's minimum, I'm telling you. So he should definitely go to the Pistons. They need a point guard. The Nuggets don't need him. We finna get out of here, man. Short day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Money Gang. My guy King Real. Follow me on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney, SBR. Y'all gonna line shop at SBR. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them putting me on. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Y'all spread the word. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, for saying it's a great show, as well as Christian, man. Thank you guys for the nice words and nice compliment, man. I'm in, man, King Real. Like I said, unfortunately today I just don't feel good at all. Like I said, I don't feel good. Worst headache, arguing with my wife, and I'm over here starving. My stomach is growling, it's kissing my back. I'm about to go get something to eat. For real, my stomach is kissing my back, dog. I'm hungry. But yeah, good luck to everybody, man. Make sure you guys, like the J Money told you, go line shop at SBR. Make sure you guys go sign up to SBR Pro and get all the great stuff that has to offer. I'm King Real. That's J Money, and yes, it is Money Gang Inc. Money Gang Inc. So yeah, we back, baby. We back, man. See you guys tomorrow. Good luck on everybody's bets, man, and have a blessed night.